So Thommi, and I know you said stop saying that like so much, but this time I gotta say it.
Okay, we're gonna give her a pass.
Give me a pass.
Okay.
Do you like movies like 007? I don't know if we ever really talked about that.
I'm not huge on 007 bonds and stuff. When it comes to the international
Spy movies?
Yeah, I'm not
Really?
huge. I'm not a huge fan.
I love me some James Bond movies.
Do you?
Except for the Daniel Craig ones.
I knew because he has some little controversy, which we're not
They
going to
changed
get all
it way
into.
too much, but I'm not going to get into that. I digress because we're
we'll,
not talking about that.
We'll get into
I
it
will
too.
go off.
I know you
I
will.
will go off.
I feel it coming from you. So let's
I
get
know,
to the
let me ramp
ministry.
it back down, but not kill the energy. So we're about to review the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Say that 5 times fast.
I can't.
dare
The Ministry of Ungently. I already messed it up. Never mind.
See?
I said gently. Never
It's
mind.
rated R and it's 2 hours long.
Who's the first person that stars in
Speaking-
here?
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead. No, look, you can go ahead. Then I want you to come in dramatically with the first person that stars in here.
Okay, speaking of 2 hours, I just saw on TV the other day that they were talking about the perfect movie length. And according to a poll from Talker Research, the perfect movie length, can you guess it?
For me, an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
That's good enough for me.
92 minutes, so you weren't too off. So about an hour and 32 minutes.
Most movies used to be about that, an hour 20, even regular movies. And then we got to the point where we were seeing the comic movies from DC and Marvel. We expected those to be 2.5.
Because they have so much stuff going on. and
Yeah,
stuff too.
we expect that all the time. But now I'm starting to see regular movies, and I'm looking like, this better be good. They talking about some 2 hours and 20 minutes. This better be
I know that's right.
delicious to watch.
Only 2% of people prefer movies over 2 hours long.
I can agree.
I think it depends on the movie and the subject matter.
If it's holding your attention too.
If it's holding your attention.
You'll forget.
Like
how long.
Oppenheimer, I'm telling you.
Oh,
3
gosh.
hours plus.
That girl.
If you're going 3 hours, you need to just make a series on Netflix. Like, come on.
A limited. I like limited series.
Yeah.
I do like those, as opposed to a 3-hour movie if you're not Marvel or DC. But like you said, if it's something that's really, really good, you may not notice it. But
Yeah,
Oppenheimer, girl, that.
There's so many times we see movies that are an hour and a half long, about 92 minutes or so. And we're like, look, you could have took like another 10 minutes
Character development.
to do some character development or a little background.
Yeah.
So we would have understood it a little better and we could have got your vision, because we don't know the backstory.
Right.
You know the backstory, but we don't know it, and we walked out of the theater like, what
What was that even about?
Yeah. So.
But I can agree.
Bringing it back to the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Okay, so who's first?
It stars Henry Cavill
Yes.
as
Henry
Gus
Cavill.
March Phillips.
You know, he's Superman, and
Superman.
and a lot of other stuff too. But he's just so handsome to me.
Yes, he's handsome to a lot of people. Alan Richson as Anders. Anders.
Okay.
I think I might have made a typo.
Okay, but Anders.
Yes.
Okay.
Alex Pettyfer as Jeffrey Appleyard.
The name there, Appleyard, is kind of funny to me.
Yeah. Alex Pettyfer kind of messed up his own. He was doing good. He was in some movies when he was younger. And then, I don't know what happened. It seemed like he got blackballed or
Did
something.
he take a break or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot. I saw something about it. Like he said something or did something. And
some kind of controversy.
We don't want to work with you. And, but I'm just glad to see that he's in here. Asa Gonzalez as Marjorie Stewart. Marjorie, thank you. Thank you. I just ignored that R right there. She was in Baby Driver and also in Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, was she the bad girl in Baby Driver?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
She's also
her.
a singer.
She's really pretty.
She's also a singer as well as an actress.
Okay.
Here's a tough name, so forgive
Ooh,
me.
girl, you go ahead with this one. Go ahead.
Babs Olusanmokan. I should have listened to how it was pronounced again, because I did listen to how it was pronounced.
Yeah, she looks about right.
Yeah. He plays Heron. He was in Dune 1 and 2, the latest Dunes.
Okay.
And he's in Star Trek Strange New Worlds, so you'll recognize him from those.
Okay.
And then Carrie Ells as Brigadier Gubbins M.
Yeah.
And you remember him from Princess Diaries.
Now tell us what's going on in this long title, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Now this is based on a true story?
It's based on a true story.
Okay. True. Cool. What is it about, though?
It's about British World War II organization, the Special Operations Executive. Founded by Winston Churchill, their irregular warfare against the Germans helped to change the course of the war and gave birth to modern black operations.
So this is definitely a historical.
Yes, and it's based off the 2014 book Churchill's Secret Warriors, the explosive true story of the Special Forces Desperados of World War II by Damian Lewis.
Yeah, because I got that they were kind of, am I correct in when I was watching this, that they were kind of rogue troop?
Yeah, they said that. They were like, if you get caught, we don't know you.
Yeah, he did say you were flat out. He told him that he's going to throw him under the bus if they get caught. So it's like, well, dang, I hope I'm making like $1.5 million all of this since I'm risking my entire head.
They're like, you're on your own, buddy.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some fun facts to share here.
Yeah, I noticed this too when I was watching the movie. Ian Fleming introduces himself. Ian Fleming. This is a nod to his fictional hero, James Bond, who in many of the films in which he appears introduces himself as Bond. James Bond. And the reason they have to say many of the films is because by the time Daniel Craig came around, they decided to take that line out because I guess they thought it was corny or whatever.
I think, no, he didn't want to say shaken, not stirred. That's what it was with him.
Yeah, he didn't want to say that, but he also didn't really say Bond, James Bond. And also, he's not with that many women. I mean, I know I'm a woman, and I should feel some kind of way, you know.
But that's who his character. That's who James. He's a lover boy. He's a lover boy. That's who James Bond is.
Daniel Craig's like, look, I just want to be married and settle down and have a kid.
Yeah, and how do you not want to say shaken, not stirred? Come on, that's iconic.
It's iconic.
And then you say Bond, James Bond.
Yeah.
You gotta put it up in the bass in your voice and give it sexiness.
Yeah, they need to bring all that back. They need to bring back the whole scenes with the gadgets because that's my favorite part when they show all the cool gadgets. Anyway, again, I digress.
Okay.
I digress.
You sounded like
let's bring it back to the ministry.
Okay. So then we have something about Henry again.
Okay, Henry Cavill plays the historical figure who inspired Ian Fleming's James Bond. Cavill has long been a fan favorite to play Bond on screen.
He would make a beautiful Bond.
Yes, he would.
Very beautiful.
The actual Gus March Phillips was killed in action 8 months following the events of this movie.
Aw. So he got some work put in, though?
Yeah.
He did some things up in here.
He made a change. He made a difference in the world.
Yes. And now that's what was, I'm like, they're kind of rogue, but then if they mess up, their ass is grass. Like for you to take on something like that, knowing that in your head, you have to have a real love for your country.
That's true.
And so, now what in International Movie Database? So this is, well, let's do our clappers first.
Okay.
So for me, this movie, I mean, I would give it a strong 3. It wasn't terrible or anything like that. It's, I mean, like I said, it's historical. I'm not much into the Bond type of movies, or these type of movies, but I think they all did a great job in there. So I'm going with a strong 3 clappers. What about you?
I am really into the Bond type movies, but I still would agree with you, and I'm going to give it a strong 3 as well. Okay. Or just a regular 3. Because it was good.
It's not like, oh my gosh, I gotta see it again.
Yeah, and it didn't give you the full James Bond feel, but it's also not a James Bond movie, so I get that. But, you know, it was interesting to watch, especially when I saw Ian Fleming in it. I was like, wait, what? So, you know, I had some Googling to do when I got home. But, yeah. So,
International Movie Database gave this 7.3. Rotten Tomatoes, 73%. And tomato meter for the audience, 95. That's kind of a big...
No, the tomato meter gave it 73%. The audience score gave it
95%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a hefty difference there.
Yeah.
But I guess we're
leaning towards the
tomato meter.
Critics said it. Yeah, the critics.
Well, the critics said 95%.
No, the critics said 73%. That's the tomato meter.
Oh, I got how you wrote it here. Okay, I got you. Okay. Yeah, so we're both gonna go with a strong 3 for this one. Would I watch it again if it was on TV free? I probably would, but I'm not dying. I'm not like Jules. Oh my God, and I keep wanting to call this the League of something.
I know.
Why do I keep wanting to do that?
Because the
League of Innocence, they're a League of Gentlemen or something like
that.
And every time I look at this, I want to keep saying the wrong thing. Me too. But it's just a title. But anyways, we want to thank you for tuning in to our review of The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Now, don't forget, that Jules and me, Thommi, we are on Cash App. We accept any type of donations. We appreciate anything. If there is something that you have, you have a legitimate business and you want us to represent, we'll tag you. We'll shout you out on the show. We'll wear your T-shirts or
We'll
if you
show
got
your
some other
product.
merchandise. Yeah, you have a good product, your legitimate company. Absolutely, that's what we're here for. We also take requests. Doesn't matter what genre it is. If there's something you want us to review, just let us know. Don't worry about if the movie is too weird or anything, because I'm weird too, and I like
No,
that
worry
kind of
about
stuff.
that because there's some movies.
I mean, I don't want to review Cannibal Holocaust because I can't watch that movie.
That movie
I
that my
tried.
friend Carrie suggested, I was like, no. She's like, I haven't seen it. I want somebody else to see it and talk about it.
I mean,
I
I'll watch some weird stuff. I mean, I watched a dark backward.
Yeah, Fake Shine. That was
Yeah,
fun, right? Yeah.
He is never gonna live that down.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's okay. I could get with the weird stuff, but just please just don't say Cannibal Holocaust or don't say Irreversible or there's something about the Johnsons, stuff like that. There are certain stuff that will mess with your head in a not good way. Okay. Somebody told me not to watch Human Centipede because they said it would mess with my head, but it didn't. I absolutely loved it.
Mess with my head.
No, not at all. So, but there is some super weird stuff out there that some stuff I just
family
can't.
was like, "What the heck are you watching?" Oh, and I was just like, "It's fascinating." Like,
to me,
like, what?
Some of it is too. Most of it is, but there's like.
And then they kept making too many, and it got really stupid.
Got kind of cheesy. Yeah. So let us know. We are also on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Now, don't forget, if we are longer than 15 minutes, Instagram will cut us off, but that's okay because you can like and subscribe and share our videos on Facebook, and on YouTube. We have a great community on YouTube. So let us know what you want to see. We're here for you, okay?
Thank you, YouTubers.
Thank you,
And
YouTubers. And Facebookers.
Come on,
Instagrammers too. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Where you at, Instagrammers?
Come on, bring it on in. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you back soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.